YouTube. It's Tammy from The Weight is Over 41. Just here to check in with everybody, and it's Monday, so it's Monday weigh-in. I have been struggling this week again. Boy, it's just been a real stretch of struggles right now. We had a couple things happen this week, one of which was just a busy schedule, but one of the bigger things is our kitty Pumpkin, the orange one that was in a previous video, ended up in the emergency room a few nights ago, Thursday night. She had swallowed a piece of foam, kind of like flip-flop material from those play mats, puzzle pieces that kids lay on the floor, put them together. She got a hold of one of those and chewed a piece off and swallowed it, and it ended up in her intestine, the end of the stomach starting into the intestine. So anyways, needless to say, all day Thursday was vet appointments, and Thursday evening, or I shouldn't say vet appointments, it was a vet appointment in the morning, and then really watching her for the day, and then by Thursday night, she ended up having to go into emergency, and they scoped her through, down her throat, and had a little pincher on the end, and thankfully they were able to get it out, so that was all good. But I had been struggling a couple days before that anyway, and then I had excuses that I needed to eat and, didn't do anything but made me feel worse. So that being said, this week I did gain not very much, really. I mean, considering last week I was 168.3. This week I was 168.7. So a 0.4 pound weight gain. So not that bad. But I'm just finding that I've been like bouncing between these 2 pounds for 6-7 weeks now. And I'm kind of done with it. It's irritating me. I try to stay really positive, but I'm feeling kind of negative about it. And I'm realizing that I need to take it to the next level. I need to bump it up because the way I was eating, I guess because of being a food addict and the issues that I have with food, it kind of scared me because I was eating the way I used to, and I could envision myself, if I don't get this under control on a more regular basis than I am, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. I'm going to gain the almost 50 pounds that I've lost. And if I do that, I know as well as I'm sitting here that I will gain another 15 or 20 on top of it out of being, depressed that I gained it back. So I'm struggling. I'm keeping my head above water by all means. I mean, my weight is not, I'm not complaining about any of that. I'm not complaining about the number on the scale. I'm not even, focused so much on the number on the scale. I'm excited to get to my 50-pound weight loss, which is, I'm in a new spot here. This is my new office area down in the basement. And I've got my, and I turn around and show you, but the family room over there, yeah, it's in transition, so it's bad. I've got my sticky notes up there, and each time I lose another pound, I take the sticky notes off. So, 2 more pounds, 2.7 pounds, so almost 3 pounds, and I'll be down to 50. I'll have lost 50 pounds, which is huge, life-changing. It's wonderful. So I'm excited about that. I'm really happy about where I'm at in my clothes. I feel good. I like the way I look. But I'm not done. I'm not done, and I don't want to give up now. I want to reach my goal this time. And so, as I said how many videos back, I've just really been struggling with this. Do I stay where I'm at, don't I? And I come on here and make a video, and it's all good, and I've got the answer for what I need to do, and then putting it into practice just isn't as easy as we'd like it to be. So here's the deal. This is what's going to happen. I have decided, and my mom is going to join me, which is huge. We're going to go to meetings. I haven't done meetings this entire time. No, it's not the first time, but it's the first time I've done online solely for this long of a period and had this much success from just online, which has been great. But I know the closer I get to goal, because I want to reach lifetime, you can't do that as an online member entirely. You have to go to the meetings. You have to have at least 5 pounds to lose. You have to go to the meetings to lose that 5 pounds, and then you have to do the 6 weeks of maintenance. So I was already thinking about coming up here that I was going to need to start going to the meetings. But I just decided, being my mom is ready for it, and I need a good kick in the pants. I mean, I have not even done any running this last week. It's just like I just need, I'd like to say I need a swift kick in the pants, and that's true, but I just need to refocus. I need to bump it up to the next level. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. And I also think that I need to find some time to just go hang out in the grocery store. I think I've gotten into a rut with the same old food, and I need to figure out, try a new recipe, try a new snack, try something different, because it's gotten really predictable, which normally I don't mind, but I just think I need to make it exciting again. And man, it's June. It's the middle of June. I do not want to give up now. So anyways, those are the couple things that I'm going to try this week. See if it makes a difference. So I go to my first meeting on Wednesday night. It's about a half hour from here, so I have to drive a ways. There is another one closer than that on Tuesday nights, and one that's Saturday morning in a different location, and neither of those work for my schedule because we have services Tuesday night. Saturday morning we're usually busy with other things. We have some volunteer work that we do Saturday morning. So Wednesday night seems to be a good fit, even though I have to drive a little further. The other nice thing is I know somebody that goes to the meetings at the meeting on Wednesday night. So, and I've been keeping connected with her via texting. So that's been really nice to hear her progress and to know we're connected on Instagram. So she sees some of my pictures and I see some of hers, and that's just a nice way to stay connected too. So part of it is I've built this support system. So I've got all you lovely people on YouTube, which I think the longer this goes on, the more valuable I find having that camaraderie with people. So thank you, everyone who is willing to sit through these videos. Thank you for your very kind comments. And I appreciate every one of you. And I'm so thankful that I can watch your journeys and be encouraged and motivated by your success and your tips. And so, yeah, so thank you, everyone. I really appreciate that. And my friends that I keep up with texting, and now hopefully with the meetings. And the other thing I need to do is get into that book. I talked about doing videos on that, and with vacation and everything, I have not kept up on that. So I will this week find a way to read chapter 1 over of that book, and I'll make another video maybe over the weekend about chapter 1. That would be great. So the other thing I'm going to show you too is I always track on my phone, which is great. I mean, that's so easy and ideal, but I've recently been thinking I maybe should start journaling a little bit. And I told you I've got my binder, so I do some of that. I just kind of, and I may not do this part up here, it's where I kind of keep my food for the day, and then down here is kind of my feelings of how I felt that day, and then down here is my exercise. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with this part, with the food part, because a girlfriend of mine gave me this adorable, seriously, I think she got it at the dollar store, which I love, because I'm going to go get a couple more of them for when this runs out. This thing is so stinking cute. It's small. I can put it in my purse. It's got a spot for a pen. And you guys, it's seriously the cutest thing ever. So on this side, I've been keeping track of my points for the day, which I love. And then on this side, it's like a little journal for how the day went. So how cute is that? It's perfect size, because I'm not overwhelmed by journaling for one page, you know? And it's a great way to kind of look at what you ate and how you felt. So like this first day, this was the 11th. So what would the 11th be? The 11th was Saturday. Okay, so I started, then I stopped tracking. And I ate pizza that night and cookies, and so today did not go well. It's just a way to look at what I did and how I felt about it afterwards. And I don't know, it's little. Note to self: if you eat crap, you feel like crap. Like we don't know that. So anyways, this is kind of, and I'll let you know how this is going. This is kind of my new little, I do track on my phone too, because I like to have that. But for whatever reason, it's kind of, I'm learning it's a little bit therapeutic to write things down. So anyways, that's the deal. I'm going to end it here, but thank you all for taking the time to watch. Please leave me a comment below and let me know how you're doing. If you're struggling right now, if you're not struggling, if you struggled in the past, how did you get past it? How did you kind of get over that spot of just, I don't know, being in a rut? Give me your suggestions, whether it's a different snack or those of you who go to meetings, tell me why you love the meetings. I would love to know anything you guys have to say to help me kind of motivate me past this sort of self-sabotaging bump in the road. And that is what it is. It's a bump in the road because I am not giving up. I am not giving up this time. I keep telling my husband, I can't go back. I just can't go back. I'm all about being forgiving of myself, but, and that's true, move on and move forward. I just don't want to move backward. So anyways, hope you guys all have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.